What's up guys, welcome back to another unboxing showcase review, and I decided to pick this figure up, as crazy as it is, because it's a Power Rangers Street Fighter mashup. But I am a big fan of Cammy because I love Street Fighter. I am much more interested now in seeing how the other figures work out, because Cammy, damn, I love her. And I see her as like a Green Ranger type of thing. So I don't know much about the background of why this is a thing. But when I saw it, I was like, hey, let me try this out. Let me take a look at it, because effects and everything look awesome. It looks really good. So let's unbox this thing, see what it's all about, because I think it's going to look like a really cool figure. Just figure all in general, because I have no idea why this is a thing. But hey, what the hell, why not? Let's take a look, because the box art is pretty cool. They did a nice job figuring, and then we have some like Street Fighter 5 artwork here going on. Here, as you can see, there's the accessories, and you guys know I do unbox the figure in front of you so you can see what it's all about with the packaging, and I always open them from the bottom. So let's take a look. It is, of course, plastic-free packaging, and here we have what's inside the box. So we got some the accessories right here, and we have the figure right here, which the figure looks smaller than the bag of accessories, but that's okay. We're all good to go. We got some lightning effect that goes on to the cardboard, but we don't care about that. That's all we need. It's cool that we have this like printed wax paper thing, so you know, I guess to identify it more, but hey, whatever. Just Power Rangers, Street Fighter symbols going on right there. So let's unpackage this and then take a better look. All right guys, there we have it. We have everything out of the box, and it does come with quite a few accessories, which is actually pretty cool. First things first, going over accessories, I mean, take a look at this. We do have some sort of flight stand, but I believe it's more so for the accessories, because there is a ball peg right at the end here, and of course this end is where we insert like so. I don't think I've seen this type of stand before. It's different. It's got pegs on it for the character, I guess, if needed. So we'll put that off to the side for the time being. We do have I guess you can see the fist that's protruding out here for some sort of punching effect right there. And we have here kind of like a phoenix type animal, but all just in the green power. It does feel a little warped. I feel like we can heat this up a bit and straighten it out, because you can see how it's kind of bent in a weird way here, but it's more flexed out on that side. So maybe heating this up, I'll give that a shot. And then we do have this like swirly, like drill type effect, which comes to mind like Cannon Spike or Cannon Drill for her signature moves. There is a hole right here, which I believe is a foot that can be inserted into this spot. So there you have that. That actually looks pretty good. And of course we do have some extra hands that's placed right here. So we do have, well, she does come with a pair of fists, and she does come with like two palmed hand, an open palm hand and like a striking open hand. So not too bad, pretty cool. Wish there was a little bit more paint, but you know what, I mean, Hasbro, I guess. All right, so going over the figure in regards to sculpt and paint, I mean, it's pretty basic on the paint, but at least there's a lot of colors in here to identify a lot of, you know, Cammy, as well as I'm gonna assume the Green Ranger, considering the helmet. So it looks really good. It's a neat little mashup that they did here. So with the sculpt, we have, you know, your typical Power Rangers helmet right here, but she has her, I apologize because I don't remember what the hat is called for the military that she belonged in, so I can't name it right off the top of my head, and I completely forgot it. But she does have her signature ponytails sticking out, which is pretty cool. And she does have this gold armor vest that is it looks like you can't remove it, so it's basically stuck on there. I highly doubt we're going to be able to remove this thing. It is a separate item, so you can think of it as an accessory, but I feel as if I won't be able to take this off without damaging something, but you know, other people might be able to do so. We have her blues. Now these blues, of course, because Cammy doesn't wear any type of stockings when it comes to that, so I guess they have this to match the type of outfits that she has, like the variant outfits that she has, because she has the green outfit going on, which is actually a very nice touch. It's very two green color tones right there. And she has her forearm bracers, which is awesome. That looks good, including the armor on the hands. So the armor on the hands look really good as well. So that's a good plus to show and identify, you know, this is Cammy right there. She does have a belt, and she does have a morpher that's on the belt as well. So that's pretty cool. It's nice, detailed, with gold and red right there. She's got these lightning strikes along her thighs and her legs, which is actually pretty cool because, you know, she has all these scars on her legs as well. So that's a nice touch. And her boots, she has her combat boots. Typically, I think her combat boots are black, but we have the blue deco thing going on here. So not too bad. I guess it matches with the outfit. If she had black, it can match with the belt and the visor area, but I don't know. I like this. It's not too bad, but you know, it's only single colored right there. But there you go. There's your paint and sculpt for this figure of Cammy. Articulation is actually pretty wild on this figure. I'm very surprised. Maybe it's because it's Power Rangers and how their articulation has evolved over time, ever since Hasbro has taken over. There are some limitations, but there are some really cool ones, especially for a female figure. Her head can definitely go side to side. She can't look up very much, and I think, well, you can tell because here's the collar of this this armor right here, and then when looking down, she can look down, but it's very minimal, but she can do it. Even the ponytails have a ball. It's got a ball just a ball articulation point, so you can maneuver these around if you wanted to. So that's a nice touch right there. When it comes to her arms, which is, I'm very surprised with it. So her arms can go a little bit past 90, but you got blocked by the armor here. But she does have a butterfly joint, as you can see right there. There's more range going back than there is going forward. So you can't exactly put her arms together. She does have an upper bicep swivel and double jointed elbows, which is pinless, which is very nice. And of course her wrists, her hands can turn and they can hinge horizontally. I believe, yeah, both hands are horizontal, so there's no vertical hinges on the hands. Now we also have a diaphragm cut, which I love diaphragm cuts on females. So there's a lot of rocking motion there. She can go forward that much and she can go back that much. But what's incredible is they also included a inverted ab crunch. So she can go back that much farther and she can go forward much further too. But you do get some hindrance over this belt, and this belt is not loose. I mean, it is loose, but there is a channel set in here for the belt to stay in place. So if you move that, then you kind of break up the sculpt, but you can go forward quite a bit for a female figure. So that's pretty cool. She has drop down hips too, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, which is pinless as well. And she's got a boot cut here. And of course your pivot on your feet. So that is quite a bit of articulation for a female figure. This is actually really nice. I'm actually happy with this articulation. Now going back to the accessories, because how we're using these power effects, I mean, this is how it looked on the box. So it is, you just apply it onto the hand and it fits like so. So you can basically utilize certain, you know, poses to have this power effect to hit their opponent. So that's one way to, you know, attach this power effect on. Now, also based on the box, here's the other power effect where you attach it to the foot, as you can see, like so. And it does stay on, and depending upon how you pose it, I guess this is more of like a slide tackle in a way, where you can utilize this. And like I said, this is basically an image from the box. That's one way of doing this. I know her more from, I guess, like this might be her cannon drill. Cannon spike might be different, where she goes upwards like an uppercut. So let me see if I can make that one happen. So yeah, if I do it like this, and if I kind of move it towards the back, that's really what I was planning to go for. If I can make her balance, but I know it's going to be a little bit too crazy to do so, especially on the spinning table. It might be a little bit weird. You could probably balance her perfectly fine, because that's a pretty good yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. It's really cool. Yeah, at some point I know I can balance her, but yeah, you guys kind of get the idea. And this, remember this is crazy too. So this has the ball port right here, so this can be plugged into here, which is actually pretty cool. And of course you can articulate it in different directions. So that is one way. I guess that's the animal spirit for Cammy with this Power Ranger mashup. So that's something you can do to just basically pose that particular effect on there. But at the same time, this piece here actually has a port as well. So maybe at some point you could utilize this. Whoop, I popped the base off. You could utilize that. Now that's what I think you can do, but you can utilize that for something. For what, I don't know, because I mean, you can use your imagination, but there's an idea for you. I mean, it's pretty cool to have options for these accessories. All right, guys, and just to see how tall she is right at the 6-inch mark. So yeah, right around the 6-inch mark. So she's right there with your 6-inch action figures. And to do some comparisons, let's see. Marvel Legends figure here is a female of the newer female body of Marvel Legends. Here is Dark Phoenix, and of course you're not going to stand, but there you go. We have the Jada Toys Ryu figure right here. So I'm hoping to get some more Jada Toys figures as well, but as you can see, it's a pretty good height comparison. Now with Mythic Legions, here's a female Legion builder, much taller, as you can see. And here we go with a G.I. Joe classified figure. This is a Crimson Guard. Wow, I almost forgot the name there, but much taller, because this is, I believe, like 6.5, 6 3/4 figure. Now here's another fellow Street Fighter character, but this is Storm Collectibles. This is Chun-Li, much larger. This is more 7-inch scale. And here we have Tommy the Green Ranger. Perfect comparison, considering the fact that she apparently has the Green Ranger power within her. So there you have that comparison. All right, guys, there we have it. We have Cammy for the Power Ranger Street Fighter crossover Lightning Collection series. So I cheated. I'm using the base to stand her up a little bit properly, but that's why we have a base. So figured I'd just use it for this particular review. But let me know what you guys think. I think this is a pretty cool crossover. It's pretty neat. I'm actually extremely happy with the articulation of this figure. It's really awesome. So I am going to see if I can find the Chun-Li figure and try that figure out as well and see how that goes about it. But if you guys know and have been watching my videos, you guys know I'm all about, you know, checking out these new female figures and see what they're all about. But guys, I definitely want to hear what your thoughts are on this figure. What do you think about it? I would greatly appreciate it. So make sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. We're all on our way to 5,000 subscribers, so I greatly appreciate everyone who has jumped on in the past month or so. I really, truly appreciate you guys watching the videos. So thank you so much. Hope to guys see you soon, and I hope to see you on the next hunt.